Number 1, that is having a schedule. Now, whether you keep a schedule on your phone, whether you write it down in a calendar, a very attractive trait is to show that you got your crap together. What time you wake up, what time you go to work, what time you hit the gym, have a business meeting. Women especially like to see organized men that take control of their day and their priorities. Number 2, now as far as a more physical trait is, of course, smelling like a gentleman. Now, honestly, it's easy for us dudes to get so busy with life and so wrapped up in what we're doing that we forget that we were at work sweating, running around, or whatever the case may be. So making sure that you have something on hand at all times is perfect. That's why for years I've been using Scentbird, and I've also gotten my whole family using Scentbird, and it's also today's sponsor. Now, the great thing about Scentbird is that it lets you try out all different kinds of colognes, even the top brands. I know I personally hate it when I go to a department store and I try out all these different types of colognes, and I think I have one that I like, but I find myself stuck because I can only choose one because they're all just so pricey. And the worst thing is months down the road when you wanna try something new, you wanna get a new cologne, however, you open up your closet and you still see that one that you bought a few months back, and it's practically like more than halfway full, dude. Like, there's still a lot left, and it just sits there for years in your closet. So Scentbird allows you to receive a new cologne every month for only $14.95, and you can upgrade your account to receive 2 or 3 products every month if you want. You can choose from top designer brands like Gucci, Tom Ford, freaking Hugo Boss, you name it. Me personally, I've received so many different colognes over the last few years with Scentbird. However, right now I'm really feeling Eros by Versace, and this new one I've never tried before called Moroccan Fig by Malin & Goetz. It's got a great masculine and natural scent. It's not too strong, but nice and subtle. Different from anything I've ever tried. It's enough to make you smell great, but also making her want to come a little closer, to figure out, why is this dude smelling so good? Like, what's going on with this dude? So check out Scentbird, you guys. You won't be disappointed. Also, if you want 30% off of your first cologne, use the promo code DRE30. I'll put the link and the promo code in the description below for you guys. Number 3, make sure that you guys set aside time to have an effective nighttime skincare routine. Now, studies have shown that your nighttime skincare routine is so important and it's so vital because before you go to bed, your biggest focus should be on stimulating your skin's collagen production, and it's also the perfect opportunity to feed your skin what it needs, those healthy ingredients and nutrients, so that way it repairs itself while you're sleeping. I currently use these 2 products from Travertine, which is the facial moisturizer and the eye gel, just in case if you guys are wondering what I personally use and what I think is most effective. Number 4. Now, this tip has helped me out more than anything, and that is being energized. And honestly, that starts with getting enough sleep, of course. Not only will you physically look tired, your skin will get rough, you'll get dark circles under your eyes, but your attitude and your mood and your energy levels will be really low, and it can come off as very unattractive. But I also know that a lot of you dudes, including myself, don't get a lot of sleep because we're very busy. We got a lot of stuff going on, which is why, in my opinion, a little caffeine every morning is perfect, whether that's black coffee or, green tea. As you guys know, I usually go with black coffee. However, lately, I've been using Brain Bridge by Mansports instead. This stuff was made for high-level thinkers such as gamers, students, and entrepreneurs. It has 0 sugar, so it's just clean energy, and it will just get your creativity just going. And I've noticed personally that whenever I drink this stuff, almost immediately, my brain just starts going to work. I don't feel tired anymore. Instead, I feel sharp, focused, full of ambition. So if you lack energy and you find yourself just not in a very good mood, this can be a very unattractive trait. So me personally, I suggest Brain Bridge. I swear by it. It just personally gets me going. If you guys want to try it out, I actually have a 20% off discount code. I'll put that in the description below for you guys. I'm even drinking it right now, baby. Number 5, give your razor a break. So I guess Australian research did a study, and they found out that most women prefer a good nice stubble, some stubble action. And as far as the specifics, about 10 days worth of no shaving is what the women actually preferred. So in case you guys are wondering, I can't really grow a beard. So if you're in the same boat as me, until it fully grows in, I would suggest for us dudes just to keep it clean. Number 6, be the best you that you can be physically. Now, I'm not saying you gotta be the next top freaking bodybuilder just to get a girl. But you know, we gotta be realistic here. Plus, you know, those guys are just on massive amounts of steroids, and that's all they have to really worry about in life. That's their job. However, being the best you that you can possibly be physically is vital, and it's so important. It shows that you care about yourself, you care about your body, and it shows also that you're driven and that you take yourself and your life very seriously. Now, of course, I know I'm not like the top bodybuilder in the world. However, I do suggest all of you, I highly recommend to consume good nutrients. Stay away from processed foods, stay away from all that crap that's not natural, and go ahead and eat a lot of natural foods that your body can really absorb and take the nutrients from. In my opinion, I suggest eating about 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, so that way you can put on muscle. So for instance, before I started working out, I weighed about 110. Now I weigh around 150. So right now I usually take in about 120 to 150 grams of protein per day. And of course, it might be a little hard for all of us to consume that much protein, you know, when you're eating natural foods. So that's when I suggest it's okay to have a protein shake, you know, maybe once or twice a day. I usually have about 1 shake every day after I go to the gym. I usually take Clean Protein by Sports. I've been using their products for about 1.5 years, and again, if you want 20% off, I got that promo code down below. Also, if you guys want more tips on working out, eating right, and all that stuff, I definitely got them, so just be sure to let me know in the comments below. Number 7, now a very attractive thing for men to do, especially my young bucks, is before going out there and before, you know, going out there and dating women or just, you know, going into that dating life, date yourself first. Have your crap together and really know who you are as a man before you go out there and date. And like I've said before, you know, before going out and trying to find the one, learn how to become the one first. Really become the best version of yourself during this time. Find out what your dreams and goals are. Figure out what you want to do in life. Read personal development books on how to become a great boyfriend or a great husband or a great father. Be making some decent money, so that way when you go out and you date a girl, you have a lot to offer. Number 8, now I don't want to go too much into detail about this one because I feel like it's pretty cliche. However, there's still dudes out there that don't know, you know, they don't know about this stuff still. And that's the way you present yourself, your hair, your fashion sense, your style game, all that. Now I have too many videos on this channel based on that kind of stuff, so if you guys want to learn more about that, I'll leave it up for you guys to go ahead and check out my channel, subscribe, you know, and just be sure to check out all that content so that way you can present yourself in the best way possible. Number 9, have humility. One of the most unattractive traits in the world is to be that somebody, to be that person that can't admit when they are wrong. You know, one of the most unmanliest things that you can do is be Mr. Right. Actually, one of the most manliest traits you can have is to admit when you are wrong. To admit that you care enough about that person that you can apologize to them to make them feel better, and to just say, you know, I was wrong in this situation. I apologize. Will you forgive me? Honestly, that's a really hard thing to do for anybody, is to admit when you're wrong. It takes a lot of strength. It's not an easy thing to do. Letting a woman know that they are more important than your pride and your ego, that takes true strength. Number 10, having selfless traits. Whether that be lending a hand and volunteering at some kind of organization, or finding some other way to serve or help, or, you know, provide for others that are in need. A study at Cornell University found that most women reported greater desire to engage and involve themselves in long-term relationships with people and with men whose dating profiles showed selfless traits such as these. Number 11, body language and posture. Keeping your head down and having, you know, any kind of insecure body movements can be a very unattractive trait. So keep your head high, you know, have a nice smile on, not too big. I mean, you don't want to be like, you know, like this everywhere you go, but you know, have a good balance, be inviting, have a friendly smile on, and I would honestly implement masculine body posture, such as having your chest up, you know, shoulders nice and wide, keep your head up, you know, walk with power, walk with intention, and all in all, really visualize and see yourself as a masculine man, especially when you're walking around. You know, walk with power. This is very important, especially if you want to be attractive to most women. Number 12, positivity. Now, this can separate you from everybody else. You know, staying away from the drama, staying away from talking about negative things, and being very, you know, being a Debbie Downer. So if you are staying positive, you're gonna set yourself apart from the rest, because like 99% of people do this without even realizing it. So with every conversation you have, let it be uplifting. Like I said, you'll be a cut above the rest, and people will just enjoy being around you. You'll be fun to be around. And number 13, gotta get ready for this one. This one's powerful, man. So I gotta drink my brain juice, man. Make sure I'm on point with this one. The most important, confidence. What attracts women to men more than anything is confidence. And I'm not talking about teenage girls, I'm not talking about like elementary girls who, date the pretty boys in school. I'm talking about women when they actually, start to grow up and mature. Because as women get older, they start to think about their future. They start to think about the one that they're gonna marry and be with. And they really find themselves looking at the confident guy in the room. And honestly, confidence is the result of having your crap together. The one who can provide and take control and take care of himself physically, emotionally, financially, all of that. So be sure to stay confident, you guys. Really work on yourselves. If you find yourself not very confident, work on yourself, man. Take this time to become more confident. That's why I always say, date yourself before you go out and date other people. Get to know yourself, get to know what you want to do in life, be the best version of yourself, then go out there, because this way you will be fully confident in yourself and you'll be ready and you'll have so much more to offer. So I hope you guys dug today's pretty much inspirational video. Before I head out, I just want to give some shout outs. First up, we got my boy, and bro, you have been a huge supporter of mine for years. You send me freaking artworks, you do so much, bro, and I really appreciate all of your support. It means the world. So first up right here, we got major shout outs to my boy, Kai. Mad love to you, bro. Next up right here, we have Ben Martin. Thank you so much for all the love. And last but not least, we have JP Taylor. You guys are so awesome. I really appreciate all that you do for me. If you guys dug this video, please give it a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. Hit that notifications button to be informed when I drop my next video. And I will see you all very soon. My name is Dre Drexler. Shaka, bruh.